Greetings and welcome to my corner of the internet. I'm Fiarlia and this is a new Mako tutorial for Depth. Why am I doing a new one? Well, because there's been a few updates. Just a few. Now before we get into this, I do want to say that there are different ways to play different sharks. So this is not the end-all be-all, but the way that I am about to describe has done very well for me, and I hope that you get something from it. Mako, my favorite shark, is what's known in some circles as a glass cannon. As you can see right here, the speed, agility, and thrash damage of the Mako are completely maxed, can't get any higher. But the durability is pretty piss poor. What that amounts to is basically you're going to likely die if you get hit at all. And that's why my build focuses on improving the strengths and ignoring the weaknesses. Just make yourself even more of a glass cannon. Mark Prey is the evolution exclusive to Mako. You face a diver, and you can do this through walls, and you hit E, and then it puts a little red glowy thing on it. What that means is that when you kill them, you get bonus evolution points, essentially XP, and these evolution points are what allows you to get all the other perks. So Mako can get more perks than pretty much any other shark, unless you're really bad, which is part of why I'm making this, to hopefully make you, less bad. You can upgrade Mark Prey twice. The one over on the left is the base Mark Prey, lasts for 6 seconds and only gets you an extra 5 points per kill. While the one over on the right lasts for 12 seconds and nets you an extra 10 points per kill. And the last one in the middle lasts for 18 seconds. That's long enough to have 2 marks active at the same time and get you an extra 15 points per kill for a total of 25 freaking points. Awesome! Now I see some people saying that you should only upgrade once, and other people saying that you should upgrade twice, and I don't think I've ever seen anybody that says you shouldn't upgrade at all. The only reason I did in my last tutorial is because it was honestly kind of crappy then. They changed it and now it's good. But I've done the math, I worked out my own formula for it, and I've also verified said formula by running into bot matches and killing and marking down the kills to see how long it would take to make it better to get the upgrades and which upgrades would be best to get in what scenarios and so on and so forth and blah 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 blah. Turns out the answer is it's always best to get both upgrades. Now if you want to see for yourself, later at the end, because I don't feel like throwing math in your face right here, I will put the formula up, so you can check that and do it yourself, and I'll also have the results of how many kills it takes to get the max build based on what I use, and a variation on mine that a lot of other people will probably want to use. So if you want that math, it'll be there. Now to start off, you're not going to have any evolution points to really spend on anything. You could get electroreception, which is kind of useless for a Mako. You could also get hydroacoustics, which is really only useful if you either have somebody DPVing or somebody is off hiding. And granted, you could have somebody DPVing at the start, but you won't know until they drop, and it's better to not waste the evolution points on hydroacoustics if you don't have to. So what I start off by doing is spending nothing and just hitting that glorious ready up button. And then I get my first kill, followed shortly by my second. And sometimes it's nice to just play with the body. You can be a juvenile shark and play with your food. It's alright, nobody's gonna judge you. And then you have to hit O for first person. Once you've gone into first person view, go ahead and max Mark Prey. Now I could show you me going through one by one and getting all the kills to get the points that I need to get all the stuff that I want to get so I could show you, but I think it'd be more fun and quick to just show you these are the extra kills that I needed to get. So that's a total of 9 kills that I need to get my full build to be the powerhouse that I like to be. If I wanted to, I could get one more kill, making it 10, and that would give me another perk, which I will mention in this. Alright, so after I max Mark Prey, the first one I like to get is Hangry, so that way I can get back to the action as fast as possible and make sure that I keep that pressure on, and maybe I can get an opportunity on anybody who left the safety to go try and find gold. Powerful Tail is the next one that anybody who's good at Mako will tell you that you need to get. So what does it do? Well, it lets you lunge when you already have somebody in your mouth, so you're not restricted to just meandering slowly forward. You can grab them and come out the side really quick away from the action, or just straight into a breakable surface to leave the room. And then of course there's always hiding right outside the edge when they leave and then coasting up and away. Now here's where I differ from a lot of people. Most people will probably tell you that you need to get Nimble Fin next. And don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic perk, especially for Mako. The reason that I don't really like to use it is because I like to still give myself a challenge, and unless the divers are really good, I pretty much never have a need for it. That being said though, what it does is really good. It lets you lunge immediately after another lunge without having to wait for it to reset, so you can speed across the map real fast. It also makes it even easier to get away when combined with Powerful Tail, which is why if you get it, don't bother getting it until after you get Powerful Tail. After that I go for Blood Feast. We all know what you do when you get hit. You find a seal and you hunt it down and then you eat it. That's what you do. And sometimes you have to get another one. Yep, just like that. But the great thing about Blood Feast is whenever you get a kill, it's essentially the same thing as eating a seal. Do keep in mind though that you do have to get away from everybody else for you to actually eat it. If you're still in the middle of everybody, it won't work. Alright, and the last one that I get is Blood Rage. This one goes back to being a glass cannon. So Blood Rage is basically hangry, except after you kill a diver instead of whenever you spawn. So it kind of feeds into this continuous loop of being able to attack non-stop once you have all the ones that I've mentioned. You go in, you grab them, you get the fuck out, and then you nom them and get your health back, and then you've also refilled your stamina, and you have temporary, not infinite, but pretty damn near infinite stamina for a minute, so you can get right the hell back in there with taking almost no break whatsoever, grab another one, get them out, and repeat the process over and over again. After a while, you'll start racking up triple, quad, and pentakills. It's nice. So there you go, that's pretty much it. That's the gist of how I do what I do and why I do it the way I do it, and hopefully the way I do what I do and why I do what I do will help you do you a little better in the doing of the do. I don't know where I was going with that. Sounded better in my head. Oh well, whatever. Okay, I also promised that I would leave you with the math. Here it is! Okay, that's enough of the math. If you really want to get to know more of it and you want to look at it yourself, I will leave it and an actual description of what all is going on in the description, so check down there. And I'm pointing at the description, not anything else. Alright, I hope that this has helped you, or that you've learned something, or maybe reconsidered how you're doing things, or if you want to yell at me and tell me I'm doing everything wrong, whatever, go ahead. But whatever you do, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.